there.
Hi.
I'm Nick.
I'm Tanya.
Hi there. Would you like any coffee or water or anything?
Water would be great.
Okay, cool. Just 1 second.
Thank
Here you go. Yeah, no problem. So how was it getting here today?
Considering how much snow we got, it was okay. Got here on time. So.
Yeah, our first big snow of the winter.
Yeah, I ran out and got boots.
Oh, that's good. That's good that you're on top of that.
Yeah.
I definitely need to buy some new ones myself.
Yeah, my old ones were horrible. So.
Good that you're on top of that. So before we start our counseling session today, I just have to talk about our confidentiality agreement. So basically everything that we talk about will stay between the two of us except for a couple exceptions. So those are if I believe that you are likely to harm yourself or another person, if there's reasonable grounds to believe that a child or a vulnerable person is at risk of being hurt, if you disclose that you've been sexually abused by a regulated health professional, or if the record has been subpoenaed by a court of law. Do you have any questions about any of those?
No, that makes sense.
Okay, so you just have to sign right there and the date.
Thank you.
Okay, cool, awesome, thank you. So what has brought you in today?
I'm feeling a lot of stress. I'm in school and I'm working and I have no time for myself, and it's just really overwhelming. My schedule is just.
Okay, so you're in school.
Yeah.
What program are you in?
I'm in the social service intensive program at Algonquin.
Okay, cool. I've heard that's a great program.
Yeah, it's great.
And then you say you're also working on top of that?
Yeah.
What's your work like?
So I work at a music school for kids with disabilities. I work there 6 days.
Oh wow, 6 days.
Mm-hmm.
And how do you have class every day as well?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so you have quite a bit on your plate then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
I just don't have any personal life. I'm new to the city. I just moved here in September.
Okay.
I don't really know anyone, and I don't feel like I ever have time to meet anyone, have any friends, any social life.
So are you saying that you're kind of lonely?
Yeah. I'm used to having my close friends and family around, and this is the first time I've ever moved to a new city, and I just don't know even how to put myself out there.
Okay, so you're feeling kind of isolated from what you had beforehand.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So in terms of our session today, were there any goals that you had in mind that you wanted to talk about?
I think I definitely just want to work on doing things for myself, and maybe potentially meeting new people in the city, and just doing things outside of school and work, because I just feel like that's all I do every day.
So right now, when you're not at school or work, what does your time alone look like?
Well, it's usually I'm doing homework or sleeping, but I've really gotten into sketching. I like doing little sketches by myself. It's something where it's there's no pressure on me to do well type of thing. It's just something for fun.
Okay, and that makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Art can be a fantastic medium for self-expression. Do you think that maybe that could be an avenue for being able to meet others and connect? Art?
Yeah.
Ottawa has a fairly vibrant art scene. We have lots of art events and stuff going on. Do you think perhaps participating in something like that might help?
Yeah, there's a few sketching classes near my house, and I've been thinking about going, but it's just when I get off from work, I'm so tired, and it's hard to motivate myself to actually go to the classes.
Well, it's fantastic that you've already done some research that shows that you do have some motivation to like really get out there, so that's really awesome. So you're saying that there's like some sketching classes?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know when those happen?
So they're at 7 o'clock. So I would get off work and go, like, I would just make it in time.
Okay. So in terms of your schedule, is it like how do you, since have such a heavy like workload with school and work, how do you normally like keep yourself organized?
So I have a paper agenda and I put everything that I need to do throughout the week, every task I need to do every day, like it's all laid out there.
Awesome. And are you able to like follow that for the most part?
Yeah, I'm like everything gets done when it needs to get done.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
I wish I had that skill. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, working off of that, do you think that on the days that these sketching classes have, perhaps you could put that in your agenda? And since you're so able to follow your agenda, would you think that putting that in there would also give you kind of like a kickstart to go to these sketching sessions as well?
Yeah, I think so. It'd be like a good motivation, push me to actually get like, because when I'm like a very visual person, so when I see something like in my agenda, like I tend to do it.
It like, sticks in your head and whatnot. Okay. Well, I think that would probably be like a really great start to kind of get yourself out there. So how about for the next couple weeks, you put that in there. Even if you don't stay the entire session, even just walking in the door, might kind of ease the pressure of like the not knowing.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because it's kind of like scary to go.
Yeah. Are you do you have like nervousness around like going into like a new space or anything like that?
Like it's gotten better. I used to, but like there's still like that's probably another thing that's holding me back a little bit. But I think if I write in my agenda and I see it visually, that would be a good motivation.
Excuse me. And have you found like in the past, were you able to go to new things and meet people that way?
Yeah. I'm a little bit shy, but like I will like, push myself to talk to people. It usually turns out well.
Well,
no one's
good.
completely disliked me yet, so.
Well, you seem like a really like upbeat person, so that could really help in social situations.
Yeah, thank you.
So I think a good plan going forward is definitely writing that in your agenda and seeing if if you can follow through with it.
Yeah, I can definitely try that.
So how about you try that for a couple weeks, and you can always schedule another session with me, and we can kind of like go over to see whether that worked or not, if we have to like adjust that plan, and see if there's anything else we can work together on.
Okay, great. I can definitely do that.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Talk to you soon, hopefully.
Bye.
All right, bye.